Hey everybody, it's Maggie. I am here with Rodney Cutler. My day is made. I'm the happiest girl. Day one, Fashion Week, and we are behind the scenes at Tadashi.
Yes, for 2:15 spring.
All right, it's very cool. All right, so we're very fortunate because we're in the middle of having some made and some finished, and Rodney is going to break it down for us. So
I think for all the hairdressers, we're going to see a lot of hair this year, which is good. We'll always see a few ponytails, but lots of detail in the hair. We're actually doing a very strong center part, and then we're braiding the hair and we're folding it into this decorative finish. So it's not just pulled back, but it has a little bit of detail. The clothes are always beautiful. The inspiration is Venetian, Venice. Lots of detail, softness. So this is chic, simple, but a nice braid to go with it.
all right, so right here, if we can get in.
So we start blow drying nice and smooth using Redken's Fashion Work 12. It's a hairspray, but it's a great way to blow dry hair and to get ponytails. You get a little bit of finish. We don't want it to look slippery, but we want it to look finished, polished, but not over productized. Then we make a very low, tight ponytail. It's important that it's tight because that creates sort of that shape in the head shape. Then we know a nice big chunky braid, and then we fold the braid sideways and wrap it around the nape, which is nice. And you can see this Mr. Cameron here who's and you just pull it around and it drapes really nicely, sits into the corners, and I think when a girl's going to walk, it's going to be very strong and chic.
I love it. You know what? I found out that chignon, to be a chignon, it has to be at the nape of the neck. Did you know that? I did a whole article on that.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah.
I better read it.
I was kind of fascinated. Oh, here's one being done over here. So we'll run over here.
You're leaving me.
No,
I'm done. Okay. So this is interesting. We're using easy length extensions, which it's made our life unbelievable, much easier because it's so hard when you get all these girls and some have fine hair and thick hair, and I have to say, throwing in, lots of girls have cut their hair off this season. Lots of shoulder length hair, which is bloody.
Did they have a choice?
Well, I think was the Gucci campaign, and then suddenly they've all got this short hair. We've got all these hairdos that we're going to do up. So you need the tools, you need the right tools, and be able to do it very quickly. So it's made our life so much easier, and it looks still natural, which is important.
And that's what I was told, that every hairdresser should always have extensions in his or her toolkit because you're going to run into situations like that. Even if she already has long hair, you want it thicker, longer.
But when you're doing shows, you got to demand. I need to see the girls. We got boards, and I'm going to show you this. Can we run over here?
Boy, we're very lucky to have so much time with Rodney Cutler. Come on, follow me.
So we got very fancy this year, and we even we had the girls' faces, and we put extensions in. We had them all matched with numbers, and we had the board sent. So it's about preparation, and if you get to the day of the show and you're trying to wing it, you don't have the right color, not going to work. So once I realized that a lot of the girls had cut their hair, we were like, okay, we've got to get prepared. So it's going so well.
All right, so I've already had a lot of your time. My last question is, what is always the biggest surprise to you at Fashion Week?
The girls' hair, because so you may see their comp card if you weren't at the casting, and then suddenly you're like, whoa, you didn't tell me about that piece of hair you just cut last night. Yeah. So that's the critical thing. Is the hardest thing with shows is having consistency. So you don't want to have the first girl walk out and she look unbelievable, but then the fourth girl doesn't look as polished or finished. It doesn't represent the look. So it's our responsibility to create a look that can be, translated all the way through the lineup, that you've got a team that is consistent enough for everybody to be able to do the hair, and that you have time to do it. And I think that's really critical. And you've got to be responsible about what is really manageable,
How can you have time when editors keep coming and asking you piles of questions?
This is the fun part.
All right, thank you
And
for giving me so much.
Have you seen Peter Gray?
I have not seen Peter Gray. I'm going to track him down. I will track him down. This is day one.
I'm looking for you backstage, champ.
Peter Gray, we need one more interview. You interviewing Peter Gray, our favorite of all time.
Cool.
Thanks so much. Have a great show. We'll see you. All right, bye.